Carnosine. Simply put, 500 milligrams to 1 gram of carnosine for metabolic health. I notice a difference when this stuff's out of the equation. You want to know why? Because you can feel what glycation feels like. Glycation is sort of the caramelizing that happens when you have high levels of blood sugar and things start to react with proteins or they react with fats. It's called advanced glycation in products, and it happens in healthy people and it happens in unhealthy people, and it happens fast. Yes, it builds over time, but you feel it immediately. There's literature that demonstrates that when advanced glycation in products build, it impairs insulin signaling. And that's something that you will feel. That means you're gonna feel it. Like when you eat carbohydrates, they're not going where you want them to go. They're making you feel foggy because insulin's not doing its job right. So carnosine is what is called a carbonyl scavenger. It actually scavenges the precursors to advanced glycation in products. So it makes it so that high circulating carbohydrates, glucose, that might happen after like a high carbohydrate meal, it makes it so they can't react and turn in to these advanced glycation in products that can damage our cells, can damage our tissues, can damage our vessel lining, you name it. As a result, the mitochondria functions better and you respond better to glucose and insulin works better. So 500 to 1,000 milligrams when I am consuming more carbohydrates. Next up is taurine, and taurine makes the list because it is so noticeable when it comes down to performance. This is one of those things where up until about 5 or 6 years ago, people just thought it was in energy drinks and maybe it just gave you a little boost. But what we've seen in the newer literature is that taurine improves your time to exhaustion, it improves your VO2 max, it improves your perceived fatigue, and it improves oxidative stress recovery. So essentially what's happening is when you train hard in an upper aerobic zone, if you're someone that's doing high intensity interval training, for example, taurine is for you. We've seen it in muscle biopsy tests where after hard workouts, natural levels of taurine elevate in the muscle, indicating that it's required to recover from high oxidative load, high stress. So when you take it supplementally, it helps buffer that a little bit. There was an ISSN study that took a look at 19 different studies that found across the board, taurine improved performance with time to exhaustion, VO2 max, even strength, and a bit of body composition improvements as well. So this is something when I'm in a higher volume training load, I'll start taking 3 to 6 grams of taurine prior to those harder workouts. I don't take it all the time, I take it when I'm training harder. Serine, a simple, cheap amino acid, and definitely not something I take all the time, but serine helps form what's called phosphatidylserine. Phosphatidylserine calms the membrane, the outer membrane of a cell. So it essentially calms its reaction to the immune system. And this isn't about getting sick, this is about your recovery from a workout.